me if a kid came to my car. I'm gonna go slow on the question. Hey y'all, it's Shante Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns. I'm starting on YouTube. So she said if a kid came to my car after school, waiting in my car after school, what would I do? Or something like that. It was something like that. And I feel like, first off, I'm calling the office. Because, you see what I'm saying? Because people want like these heartfelt stories or whatever. And it's like, nah, baby, everything is not heartfelt. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people be out to get you. And some kids and all kids are not safe. So it's like when she started the question, I was like, nah, I would just ask the kid. And y'all, this is before I was actually being stalked. This was just like after the rapes and all this stuff, you know? I was like, I would just ask the kid to go to the office. You see what I'm saying? It's like time for us to go to the office. She started acting as if what I was saying was wrong. Like, it's like she was actually acting like what I was telling her was the worst answer I could ever give her. And I'm wondering, why would she think that was a good question? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, also, like I was telling him about the Maggiano's interview. And all I was just telling him was, it's like, this lady was like, I'll beat your ass or whatever because you're looking at my man. And it's like, okay, but I can handle this right now. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. We ain't doing that today. You see what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing I'm trying to do with you. And so it kind of like calmed the situation down. You see what I'm saying? So it's like people always have like this, though. He was like, you should have got the manager. For what? Like, if I can handle the situation, then what's it? What's that? So it's like, that's the other reason I like hate really talking to teachers sometimes too, or having teachers look at this stuff, because they have all these misconceptions, like it's something about them and it's not. Like, just because you were a teacher and I'm a teacher now does not mean that now I'm trying to have a situation with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's not your life story. That's mine. They talking about me. And so most teachers, that if when they can't handle whatever, they try to blame me or what somebody wrote down about me. Like, it's something wrong with what I do. I don't do anything wrong. I just know how to handle people. Like, not handle people because it's not handling people. I just know how to keep myself out of these type of situations. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I don't know what's going on. And whatever it is, it's discrimination. You have to stop. Like, y'all don't know what's going on, what people talking about. It wasn't something that you need to have in your hands or anything. And it's like, that stuff really is getting on my nerves. Last night I woke up, it's a person smoking in the fucking bathroom. He worked there. He's smoking in the bathroom. And staying in the bathroom all night, like where people can't actually go to the bathroom. That's kind of unfair to the people that's there. And so they want somebody to say something. They want me to say something. It's cold because this one teacher said that it's cold because I had one teacher at Harmony MG saying that it's better for kids to test in the cold than it is for them to test in a warm room. I was like, no, if it's cold, they're gonna fall asleep. And you uncomfortable. So it's like, why make it uncomfortable? Why not have them test in a comfortable environment? I'm talking about, this lady was trying to go to war with me. She don't know nothing about me. She trying to go to war with me over what I'm saying. I've been testing this just as many years as she have. And so it's like, are they doing this because of my age or how I look or whatever? Like, it's like, just because you've been teaching don't mean you don't mean you're doing the right thing. This is the same teacher that got upset because her kids got caught. I'm sorry, her kids got caught in a hallway messing with somebody, and then she got the boy expelled. The boy was right. He was like, I was just going to intervention. And so her kids were standing at the door and got him in trouble, and they got in trouble. Well, she thought that he was bothering them. It's a group of kids at the door. He walks down the hall. The kids start talking to him, and he stopped and said something and kept walking. Do you know that this woman got him expelled because the principal looked at the tape and saw that her kids were doing the wrong thing? So that's when I was like, that's the Klan, because they have meetings and stuff with each other. They'll have meetings at the school, all this different stuff, and they just invite certain people. So I was like, yeah, and they mainly white, right? I was like, that's a Klan meeting. And to get that boy expelled from school, that's just too much. So it's just like, I'm serious. Like, if you a white woman that's like stalking me because you a teacher that didn't know how to do what you needed to do, that's a problem. Like, that was a problem right there. When you saw that boy got in trouble with her, and now a different teacher saying that they were just picking at him every day till he cussed her out. Until he cussed her out. And then she said that he had to be expelled. Why? You were picking on him. You were picking on that boy. Why put him out of school? You need to handle what you was trying to start. I hate that. You not a victim because he never did anything to you. It's like, that is the truth. Like, the boy does not have a quick temper. He not mean, nothing. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, we have an intervention every day. So we seeing this kid every day. The messed up part about it, y'all, I'm telling you the story, right? The person that was involved for real was another black teacher. She was being invited to the Klan meeting, so she didn't want to actually stick up for him. She just wanted to be there to tell the story. You see what I'm saying? Instead of her actually like trying to stick up for the boy, she was there to tell the story. So then there was another little girl. She got in trouble. Now this was in the newspaper. She got in trouble for being in a circle of boys and giving them fellatio. You see what I'm saying? Sucking on their penis in a circle. So they tried to actually say that she couldn't stay after school with other kids because of what she'd been through. And it's like, well, if I'm having her here with me to help me with the show, she should be able to stay after school. Instead of us giving her therapy or remediation or something like that. And I mean, for real, some of y'all just so appalled, like you didn't suck dick when you was 15. It's like, no, she sucked dick, okay? Now, what is the problem? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is her problem? We can't take her from her parents. So now we're a group of women at a school. What is wrong with us helping her instead of trying to treat her like she a side hoe? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not the time to treat. She a young person. This is the time to help her turn her life around. She's not a hooker. And if she was in that situation, we need to help her out of it. You have to give her, now you got to give her other exits to life. Because sex is not it. You get what I'm talking about? She was horny. And that's what makes me so mad. It's like y'all act like every sexual act is like the end of the fucking world. It's not. And for them to tell me, they were like, no, she can't stay after school. No, not her. She can't do it. Why? What that's going to do to your school? Y'all already messed up the reputation by being racist. So what else can you do? Instead of us like building her up. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying give her a cookie, but I'm saying give her the opportunities to see something better for herself. Just because that was something that happened, okay, wait a minute. People teach kids the wrong stuff. People put kids in sexual situations and they don't know how to react. So now, how does she now react? And I'm thinking she's a very creative person. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is not the time. This is a young person. This is the time to help her turn her life around. Nope. They just kept, oh no, she is untouchable. Like, you cannot make her go home with her parents. And it's like, well, that's probably the last place she should probably be. You see what I'm saying? If she in here sucking dick in a circle, that's the last place she probably should be. I'm thinking the first place she should be is here now. So we can help her remediate or get some counseling or something for what's going on. Let's be real about the situation. And it's like, okay, and then it's like, okay, it's a sexual situation. Why does it have to be seen as something bad? You know what I'm saying? It is bad. But it's like, how bad is it really? You see what I'm saying? Like, let's really see where this came from. You see, like, what if her stepfather is making her do this at home? What if this, you see what I'm saying? What if she feels like this is her only way to get money or something? Like, we don't know what the problem is. This woman, no, have her mother pick her up. And it's like, don't do that to that girl. And that was a rumor from a teacher anyway. She a principal. You a principal. This a whole new school year. So you going to hold this girl to this shit for the rest of her life? Like, no, that's a mistake. It's a mistake. And once she starts to understand where the mistake came from, that's how she can start processing her healing. So it's like, that's all it is just giving her a chance to understand where the mistake came from. Why we gotta look down on her for anything sexual? You had sex, you had kids. You done had a dick in your mouth too. Get the fuck on. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like if I was in that situation, I would understand. Y'all understand? I'm not about to put 10 dicks in my mouth. No. But at the same time, I done had a dick in my mouth. You understand? It's like I understand the feeling of being turned on and sexual and all this different stuff. And so it's like, why can't we understand where she coming from too? But now that's wrong. That's too much. You see what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. That's too much. That's not something that you should want to do. And if you want to do it, why do you want to do this? You see what I'm saying? So now let me give you another sense of empowerment. Now let me show you other positive choices. Instead of now, let me know I'm gonna put you on your mama. Cause you did that and that's wrong. It's like, really no. Cause it wasn't our fucking business anyway. If you a teacher, you at a school, you know if shit go on. Now it's time for us to help them get some help. You see what I'm saying? Like, why can't I show her some positive outlets? And that's all I was trying to do was keep her with me so she can have a positive outlet instead of having to go to this or go to that. Because nobody should have to hold that against you. Maybe if I teach her this, she'll learn how to run her own business. Maybe she can learn how to be a director too. You see what I'm saying? Maybe she sees this as something else for herself. Because that's the other thing is sometimes they being abused and they don't have an outlet to tell people, I'm being abused. I am being abused. So you think that like having sex or having an orgasm is something that's going to help you. And it's like, it's really not going to help either. You see what I'm saying? It's just like a drug, like everything else. That's why people get addicted to having sex. They feel pain and don't know how to release what the pain is. And so instead of, why don't you see drinking like that? You see what I'm saying? A man comes home, he passed out. That means he's over sexualized too. He had too much sex too. You see what I'm saying? If a person is high out of their fucking mind where they can't fucking move, they over sexualized too. You should see that as just as bad as having sex. It's like as soon as somebody includes their body in something, we just go straight for like this is forever wrong. Right. But then she get raped. Now it's like we gotta make her not say, we gotta silence her about that. Y'all, the way y'all think about this life, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. So yeah, I guess you can stalk me. Stalk me so you can get your mind right. Or go crazy one because y'all crazy. So anyway, that's it. I just like today I thought about that. I was like, oh my God, it's just so many people that just like the education, the science, it's like y'all forever got some issue with something. It's like you got the wrong issue. You got the wrong mindset. You got the wrong mindset because if you were really a doctor or a scientist or these people that think the way that I do, you wouldn't have time to think about what was right and what was wrong and who was right and who was wrong and proving somebody else wrong. We just do the science and do the math. It's for the fun of it. It's not to put people down or put them in their place or tell them off. None of that stuff. It's not to make them feel bad about who they are. No, it's about seeing you yourself as a human and experiment with what you are. Who are you to tell somebody that they're wrong? And who are you to tell somebody that they're right? And this life is experimentation. You have a hypothesis. And for y'all to sit back and criticize knowing you did the same fucking thing, you full of shit. Okay, so now what to focus on? Focus on your purpose. If I had to speak to her today, focus on your purpose. Because I'm pretty sure outside of that, she saw herself as something else. Focus on physical strength. How strong am I? Beautiful girl. A beautiful girl. Focus on mental wellness. How do I get out of this situation that people keep pushing me back in? Focus on less stress. How do I stop people from snickering and saying stuff behind my back and talking about me and all this different stuff? Focus on simplifying life. That means that it's like, okay, how do I find this direction? Focus on improving. Focus on like, okay, this is not something I need to do. Focus on being a better you. Who am I? Who am I? Let me ask the questions. Who am I? Focus on the brighter side. Outside of this, I don't have to worry about people who are not really my friends. Now I can see myself. So because she made a mistake earlier, she can see herself. Out of everybody at that school, she'll probably come out the realest motherfucker in life because she can focus on herself. Focus on your goals. What am I going to do? How am I going to get there? Focus on your blessings. Who is my friend? Who can I talk to? Who can I turn to? And if it is myself, again, it's a blessing. Focus on the present moment. I'm not back in this room getting in trouble for putting a dick in my mouth. I'm out here in the world now working and trying to get my new outfit. And I'm going out to a concert and I'm learning something else. You see what I'm saying? Focus on living life. It's a mistake. And I don't think they should have put it in the newspaper either. Not without giving her counseling. 12 reasons why you need a social media detox. You'll have a better sleep pattern. It improves your overall mood. Like if you're jealous and all that stuff. Sometimes I love my cat videos. I love them, but I understand why I need one too. I hate when somebody just has a video just floating on every page. I only have 2 pages. I got Shanteschuler and Black Unicorn. And I got Brown Sugar Talk and Black Unicorns. So at the top of the page, they'll just keep that same video there. My page never reloads. I'll be in here doing something. I'm on the computer. It's the same image that I saw on the phone. So I'm not really on social media. So that's when I have an opinion about something. I'm like, fuck, get this shit out of my face because it's stupid. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about this. Make time for loved ones. Clears your mental space. Exactly. Self-care. Builds good digital habits. You become more positive. Enjoy the present. And sometimes it's better to be on social media because sometimes they give you a new idea. It's not a stereotype. You see what I'm saying? Like I just love dressing the way I dress now because I saw so many thick models. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like I used to dress like professional all the time, and I was thicker. I was like a heavier girl. I was close to 300 pounds. I was like in a 4X or something. That's when I started losing all the weight. So I still dress nice. I still dress nice for real. And so it's just like people were jealous of me, and I didn't know why. I was at work and they would just be talking about me for real. But I kept my hair done. I kept myself dressed nice, all this different stuff. And I was just like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, why would you be mad at me? Like, I haven't done anything to you. I'm talking about for real. Skinny girls be mad. And you know why? Because I look good as a motherfucker. I didn't know I look good as a motherfucker, but shit, it's like, exactly. I always make sure I have my accessories. I keep my hair combed. You see what I'm saying? I keep the gas in my car. I eat good. So, whatever. It's like, what? Enjoy the present. What I'm saying is like social media also helped me see that other women are beautiful like that too. Like the shape of your body. And it's like I just go back to the point where when I was in school, everybody would be like, I just prefer a thicker model. That's how I became a life model. Like that's how I became a model for drawing. Because it was like they just prefer a thicker model. They like a woman with some rolls on her body. And I mean, for real, you don't even have to have the rolls yet. You know, they just like the different shapes and the different shading and where the light goes and where it doesn't go. And I'm the same way. I prefer a thicker model too. So it's just like you have to just learn it. And then you start to look at the Renaissance art. Like I started seeing like in my art history classes, like all the people we looking at, the women that we see in the art are these thick women. I know I talked about this yesterday too. And it's like, that is it. Like it is like, that is it. Like they are gorgeous. It's just something about seeing a woman walk down the street with a shape. You understand? Like it's one thing to see just a plain outfit on a skinny woman, but it's like something else to see it on a woman with a shape. It is just something different. Then I saw grass fields. Like I talked about this before too. Grass fields, that thick model, she be wearing the hell out of that stuff. It's like they have it on, but then you see her with it on. It's like, oh my god. The same thing with Boohoo. The thicker model just looks better in the clothes. It's the same outfit, and you just like, that girl wearing the hell out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so Shante, it's okay to show a little skin, or you know what I'm saying, or keep your workout clothes on. I only used to wear workout clothes to the gym. I just used to. That's just not something I would do. I don't have an issue with other people doing it. But for me, that's all I used to do. I was a really professional person. So now it's just like, whatever, let it go. Who am I working for? Myself. So do what you're going to do for yourself. So again, it's just, you have to use social media for yourself. Is that layering in therapy? You see, it's a way to find beauty in something else. So sometimes, like I always say, social media detox, but it's like the right social media. You see what I'm saying? Disconnect from people that are negative. Disconnect from racism. Disconnect from sexism, ageism, and all this sizeism. I don't know what that is, but it's like that's what you have to disconnect yourself from, because some of this stuff is really cute and funny and happy and go lucky and all the stuff that you need for your life. Sometimes you have to create a community from social media if you come from a small town and they don't have the right mindset. Okay, the next thing, gain more time to grow your business, but you grow your business on social media. You grow it through the sites. You see what I'm saying? Reconnect with the world. It's less anxiety. Stops the comparison cycle. And that's it. That's from Notes by Thalia. I haven't used her stuff in a long time. I need to start doing this, Thalia. I need to start drawing out some stuff too. Okay, so let's get to the meat of this situation. And so this is about things that mindful people do differently. That's why I say I think different. They don't believe their thoughts and they don't take them all that seriously. And it's the truth, because it's like sometimes somebody will set you up with some thought that you thought was correct, and it's like that shit is wrong. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I was just at the thing, and the man was like, if you get up between 3 and 5, that's the witching hour. And so it's just like the same as when they telling us to rebug, okay? Meaning take the bugs outside. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to kill all the bugs or whatever. You don't have to hit a bee or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the bee will sting me, the wasp will sting, and it's like, no, the wasp is a pollinator. The bee is a pollinator, and they make honey. So it's like we always have to just like rethink what they telling us, because what they saying is not true. So you see, I just kept saying, no, that's artist hour at 3 to 5, 3 to 5, between 3 and 5, we get up and make some work. Y'all get what I'm saying? So he kept saying, no, that's the witching hour. The devil's hour is a time of night that is associated with supernatural events. It's whereby witches, demons, and ghosts are thought to appear and be at their most powerful. And it's like, that's not true. That's artist hour. So I kept telling him, you could say it's witching hour. You see, that's a folklore. But that's artist hour. You see what I'm saying? That's artist. It's like that's when we get up and do our work. Like it's like that's when you get up and just start working. It's like that's when it's just a good time for you to work. And so on her, I can't even find artist hour. And it's like that is the truth. It's not witching hour. It's artist hour for me. So it's like we have to actually start to change what this is. And okay, Urban Dictionary has it. But that's it. It's like, to me, that's not a witching hour. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is I get up at 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I do yoga and I work out, or I'll start a painting or whatever. I'll start making something. I'll be done by 6. So it's like you have to actually start to reframe your mind to start thinking something different. I talk different. You see what I'm saying? I talk different. I ain't never heard that shit before in my life, witching hour. Like, no, that's artist hour. What are you talking about? It's like, what are you talking about? They don't try to avoid or deny their emotions. Exactly. Just like a Texan. Just like a Texan. How are you doing today? Man, my leg is broke. I mean, they will tell you everything. The dog came in and shit on the floor. You just be like, and they'll tell you in 5, I'm talking about in 5 seconds. It'll be in 5 seconds. But other than that, I'm doing good. Have a great day. They understand that all things come and go. You got to be able to let stuff go. You have to be able to let it go. Don't go and get revenge. Don't go and trail somebody down. You have to let it go, because that's not something that you have to hold on to. They do one thing at a time. Oh my God, that is not me. I do a lot of stuff at one time. But it's the truth. They do one thing at a time. They focus. They get the list done. They turn everyday tasks into mindful moments. Because to be in the present is one of the most beautiful things that you could ever do in your life. They practice being curious. That's why this month I'm going to sit here at these classes and learn something new for myself, because that's what I need to learn. I love technology. I like moving forward, even though people want to hold me back. They get outdoors and embrace the beauty of nature. I take so many pictures of flowers and bees and bugs, and I try to tell everybody on our naturalists what they're doing, and I can't. All I can do is just say they were here. They enjoy every bite when they eat. I like to eat good food. I don't like to go to the store and get something and waste money on it and it's not delicious. You learn that. You don't have to do that. Waste money on something you can't taste. That is sad. They slow down when ready and truly take the information in. And that is true. You have to sit back and think about it. That's part of meditation. They are fully present when listening without trying to control or judge. I mean, fully present. That's how you hear people ask you questions like, what is this? What is that? Because they are fully present. So many people, like, they get people that are not there. I'm here with you. Be present. I hear you. Don't be surprised if somebody can hear you. They take mini breaks every hour or so when working or studying. It's the truth. Because sometimes you have to. Sometimes I'll just stay and watch a video or start listening to music so I can give me a break. They laugh at themselves. Oh my God, like, because you are funny. Yourself is funny. Sometimes at night I have to tell people, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about one of my jokes. They focus on what they're doing. What they are doing. Not what everybody else is doing, what they are doing. They challenge existing beliefs. Because people have to know the truth. If they don't know the truth, then they will carry that on to somebody else that's ignorant. It's like something, I don't know. Don't pass on ignorance, pass on the truth. They don't correct themselves. They'll just keep telling people the same bullshit. This from Pop Sugar, y'all. They nourish their bodies exactly with good vitamins and everything. And you can get that from vegetables and fruit and all that good stuff. That's something that you can incorporate into your diet. And that's just so you have a great life. I think different. I talk different. And let's get back to Ikigai. And in Ikigai, think about how this could make you some money. You understand what I'm saying? Think about how that's going to make you some money. Because I'm tired of people, you're going to pray and it's going to be okay. It's not. Praying is to keep the devil off of you. You see what I'm saying? They ain't going to help me get to no money. You got to work to get that money. Anyway, that's it. It's Shante Brown Sugar. And work is something you love. You see what I'm saying? People deserve to be able to be paid for what they love to do. It is the truth. Blake, thank you, and I love you. You guys just have a great and beautiful day.